This is that video I wanted to show you guys of what I had to deal with. The lighting in here sucks, obviously. But anyway, this inspection that happened on this particular date, right there, Wednesday 12th, and they harass me every year at the same time. Here's the, we're sorry we missed you. So they're trying to do tax evasion because they HAZMAT sprayed me illegally. And so they tried to get the police to intimidate me with these fake checkups, and I keep every single thing they leave at my door and, you know, as evidence. And they're always, it's always at the redetermination time, they start harassing me. And not just that, we also have, I ended up keeping record of them actually coming to my back gate, illegally breaking down my back door. My friend had to record that, and they are never supposed to come to your back door and break down your back gate. How would you guys like it if somebody came to your back porch door? No matter what floor you're on, it's illegal. Did you know that? Did you know that some manager coming to your back door and breaking down your back gate, coming through your back door, is completely illegal? Coming to your front door is legal. You don't see me Spider-Manning it up to, you know, my neighbor's 5th floor to go knock on their back door, do you? No, because it's illegal. It's an illegal entrance. Defamation of character to the police. When my own family are judges and doctors, nurses, and lawyers, and they put this kind of stuff on my door when my own family would never do that to me, not in a million years. They know who I am and how confident I am and how this is a defamation of character, even putting this on my door to do a fake checkup because they're trying to intimidate me to get me to move out because of HAZMAT. That they sprayed illegally on top of me with drug addicts that they moved in. They moved in the drug addicts. And then they blame the person that they killed below, that they gave chemical cancer to. Have the police do fake checkups. Oh, we're sorry we missed you. And then this, which one was it? This last one, the most recent, 25. They got this person to hang up on me and act extremely rude on the phone. Now they're all fired, and I wonder why. Because they have no people skills to even, you know, check up on somebody. They have no people skills at all. They needed a lot of new people in that department, really. Because if there's no people skills to realize this is a fake checkup from management trying to do this every single year, and they're actually trying to do tax evasion from this because of their illegally spraying HAZMAT, that was a tax evasion tactic because the idiots wanted to kick me out, making sure, hey, let's make sure she doesn't see or us what we're doing, and try to intimidate her with the police, which is funny because, like I said, I've had a good relationship with the police and a boyfriend on the force. But my uncle actually is head of some things, and they don't know who I am, obviously. You know, you want to send a policeman to the door, you know, okay, that's not intimidation to somebody whose family is in the police force, you idiots. Oh my goodness. Anyway, growing up with my uncle being a judge, that's about as militant and hard ass as it gets. And detectives, oh yeah. So we know what you're trying to do, and it's very evident. It's very evident to the people that live here, too. My neighbor actually has cancer on the, I can't say what floor because they'll go after him next, right? To try to mess with him. They're that crazy. But she also took a life insurance policy out on me. That's what that fluorescent orange paper was after they gave me chemical cancer. To take a life insurance policy out on the person that you actually poisoned because you made the mistake of moving in drug dealers, and your life is on their hands. My blood is on her hands. Who did she spray hazmat on? Me and my animals. A lot of them are already dead because of Maria Cruz. Yeah, isn't that nice? And her manager, Cindy, whatever last name that she had is. Anyway, she's one of the head ones that was responsible for what was done here, and they moved her to a new job. She just magically moved to a new position. How did that happen? Maybe because the feds were on to her illegally lowering the property value so they could get a, tax evasion. So we have tax evasion, defamation of character, them illegally spraying me with hazmat. Oh, don't forget, this from the fire department of them supposed to warn the presidents if they're to have illegally sprayed dangerous materials. Let's look at the second page. What about all this? What about anybody keeping the residents safe? What about my neighbor that has chemical cancer too because of these crazy people that want to break down our back door and try to intimidate us with fake notices on our door, pretending that they care about somebody that they're trying to make sure if they're alive or dead so they can collect lovely life insurance money on me that they took out. Wow. The plot thickens, does it not? Every year, they try to kick me out. And, got something else to show you. Somebody else is, diving in on the mix. One more second. Show you one more letter. More people diving in on the mix of trying to intimidate me. This time it's Peter, I guess, which is sad because I really like him. But here's another one, from him trying to assure me that I'm not an immigrant and that I won't get kicked out. How nice. Like, somebody is going to just come and I'm overpaid on rent, quiet resident, pick up all the trash and help the people out around here by feeding their kids and watching them and making sure their kids don't get killed outside by weirdos because they can't get home in time to watch their own kids. Who's going to take care of them? Who's going to have a heart? What's going to happen? If I wasn't here to even take care of the community or feed them or take care of the children. Really. And it's disgusting that the one resident that takes care of her community in her neighborhood, when it's very evident, I love the police. I wouldn't be their number one fan on Facebook if I didn't love them. And I understand what they have to go through. In more ways than one that I can explain. But nonetheless, there's illegal felonies being committed here. On my police report, I do have proof of, she has backdated papers in the office. It was October 1st of 24, trying to get literally backdate papers. That's a felony. As well as embezzlement because of tenant funds. All the extra rent that I paid magically just disappears. How does that disappear I guess you don't think I'm smart enough to have a paper trail, money order, paper trail to track your ass. Are you really that dumb? Do you really think I'm that stupid just because I'm blonde and look cute? I don't think so. You're not doing this to me or anybody else. And the good Lord above is going to make sure of it. No more spraying people with HAZMAT. No more tax evasion. And they're racist. The people here that run the whole place, all Mexican. I love Mexican food and I love Mexican people. I'm watching their kids and feeding them. No, they're racist towards me, the management. And the management's racist towards even the illegal immigrants that she has been taking the, what do they call that? Application fees? All the application fees, pocketing every single one of them. All the application fees from the immigrants that she knows that are illegal, that aren't supposed to be in the United States, that she promises a place to live. And is like, fill out this, give us the deposit, and then magically, she doesn't give them a place to live. Imagine that from somebody who's already taken life policies out on people, life insurance policies out on her own residents that she already tried to kill, and there's already proof of her doing way worse to me. And now she's, stealing from the poor immigrants that come to this country. And yeah, maybe they're not supposed to be here, but they don't need to be stolen from either. Don't steal from them. It seems like they're having a hard enough time getting by. And if they do have to go back to their own country, they sure don't need you stealing another $250 for deposit money that they never get a home to. But that's above the tax evasion, fraud, embezzlement of my extra money in rent, and defamation of character, and illegal corresponding units that are called, and facts that nobody was even informed about this damn hazmat being sprayed. Oh, joy. Wow. Then we have CEOs with letters telling me, yeah, but we're not going to kick you out. Was that more intimidation tactics, or is he trying to comfort me? I don't know, because usually he doesn't get involved like this. But I guess when it comes to big money and tax evasion and people doing illegal shit, excuse that language, that they're not supposed to, yeah, I guess, they're just okay with that. Mind you, on July 4th, in the police reports, you don't have to worry about how I get these police reports. But I get them, right? And one of the ones on July 4th here at this property, she didn't want to give up the camera footage to show where the person with the guns was hiding. They have people that she let move in illegally, committed crimes. They have guns. And these kids outside told me, the ones that I watch over and make sure are safe with no freaking weirdos watching out over them. I have had to chase away some weirdos from these kids. Boys, girls, I've had to chase away the freaking weirdos here, trust me. Anyway, these kids were telling me, yeah, this guy came right to our face and pointed a gun right in our face and then ran because he was running from the police. And they told me, and their eyes are just like, it's like looking at a war movie, a post-traumatic stress disorder, and unfortunately I know what that feels like. War movie, you're sitting there staring at these kids' eyes and they're just like, it's like they can't believe what they're saying. There's guns pointed in kids' faces. And nobody seems to care at management. Nobody's doing anything. She's letting more weirdos move in with guns, and hey, maybe she probably got paid maybe triple extra. Who knows, on the deposit. Somebody sweet talked her. Who knows? If you're in the drug cartel, you could probably afford it, right? It's pretty sad. It's really sad what's going on here. And it's even sadder that me and my neighbors have gotten freaking chemical cancer from some idiots who don't know what the hell they're doing and how to manage anything, let alone their own ass. Both of them were pregnant at the same time. Weren't even here after they sprayed me with HAZMAT. And then a few months later, after they got back, started right on trying to kick me out again. Isn't that nice? I got to have a few months, literally a couple months without them. And then I have it back again. Then I have another letter that they put on my door acting like they talked to me before about me feeding my neighbors. I can feed my neighbors. My neighbors need food. Their freaking children are starving and they ain't got nothing. And you're telling me not to feed my freaking neighbors? I'm not taking it. I'm not putting up with it. Christ even said, treat your neighbor as you would yourself. And if my kids were going without food, you damn well bet I would accept food from a neighbor that loved me enough to help me. Love thy neighbor, not torture thy neighbor with HAZMAT and kill them and take life insurance policies out on them and murder them. Yeah, I don't think so. And I don't think there's anybody in a court of law that's going to be okay with this video if they seen it and knew actually what the hell all of you guys were doing to an innocent person who did nothing but now have to report you because of all the dirt that I have on you. I ain't putting up with it no more. And neither should any of these other residents. Oh, just for a place to live, get tortured and abused by management? No thanks. Then threaten to kick you out just for your neighbors asking you for food and you able to help them because you give a shit? The only person who's helping me is God. God up above. I get to go, and you're not supposed to mention your good deeds, but the best, one of the happiest joys is me giving out food to people from church. To love each other, to care, to do the freaking right thing. And none of what's done to me here, oh boy, it's not the right thing. It's far from the right thing, taking insurance policies out on people, stealing residents' money, embezzlement, fraud, identity theft, illegally getting me to sign. She had like the whole paper covered, the fluorescent orange paper, so I went and see what it was. I said, can I see this paper? No, it's just a policy. You don't need to see it. Just sign it. And then she had me backdate the paper. Backdate the paper. So it would look good in her file that she got turned in on time. All illegal. I think that was a July 1st paper, so she could turn it into her quote-unquote management. You guys aren't managing two things or anything too well. If you can't get on that damn camera October 1st and all these other dates that this person has screwed people over and actually watch what the hell she's doing, and people's rent were disappearing. My neighbors over here, this lady, her rent was disappearing magically. They said, oh, we don't know what happened to it. It got lost. They have all these money orders when she was in that area of work, and before they moved her up to manager, they had her collecting all the stuff on her desk. She had tons of money orders just thrown all over her desk. Anybody can just come and pick it up. You guys are responsible for your own damn management. I live in an apartment where I could show you my water level. You guys would be like, that should be illegal. There's a lot of things here that should be illegal, like electricity going out. No, the microwave never worked. Not that I want it to work, because I don't want to fry my brain with radiation or my food either. Hope you guys know what that does to your food. Totally annihilates all your vitamins. It's like you're eating at Chernobyl. Here's some radiation. There's no vitamins in any of that stuff after you throw it in a microwave. It's zero good for you. Just so you know. Totally not part of this video, but Try to tell my kids that too. Don't stop eating stuff. Do it the old-fashioned way. Have some patience. Throw it in the oven on low. Anyway, this is not okay. It's all illegal. Not good. Not good. Look what you did to me. Stop sending the people that I love and wasting their time on illegal police reports. Defamation of character. Illegal. Somebody who, is quiet as a mouse and overpaid on rent? I don't think so. And any good judge or lawyer is tired of thieves. And when they see people like you, it's very evident who and what you are. Taking life insurance policies out on your residents, shushing them up about the HAZMAT by trying to intimidate them. We know what you're doing. The feds, they got their eye on you. More ways than one.